Hello everyone, Cheryl M here. I was on earlier to show you how to make my homemade iced tea, which saves a lot of money, in my opinion. And I think it tastes 100% better than the Turkey Hill iced tea, the green tea that I've been drinking like for, I guess, 4 years. And I think it's like $2.50 for... I'm going to say, I think it's a gallon, but you can make this so much cheaper. So without further ado, there's so much going on. I can't do it on pause me, so I'm a wreck because I can't stop. So I really have to move fast. I may not be able to finish this all because I really need to stop and start. Okay, but let me tell you real fast. This is what I've been working on all day. And before I get started, I want to tell you, earlier when I did my video, I was so embarrassed because I've been crafting all day, painting, trying to get things done for the open house that I'm having. So I was a mess. So I'm really sorry I didn't have a better looking t-shirt than that. So I'm real sorry. Anyway, this is one I worked on today. And I just put on a couple of the dollar store Christmas balls. I love sparkle, you know that. And then I put on a little doggy paw ribbon in name of Charlie and 2 bells. I tied them on. And then this gorgeous candy cane that I made, Christmas tree ornament. There is some glue because I just made them today, and I added a little bell to it. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. So I've made so far about 4, sold 3. No, wait. Well, I sold 3 and made 4 more for this thing coming up, the open house. But I want to show you, this is the little tree ornament I made. I'm going to send a couple to Chris from, isn't that cute? And I put the little fuzzy balls on it that I bought for $1 in the Dollar Tree. And, you know, the back is plain, but I can put little ones on the back, which would be no problem. I added a little bell. And I want to show you quickly how I make them. Piece of felt. And I had a double piece of felt. In other words, I folded it in half. So it was kind of like this. And then I drew, can you see the black marker? I drew a Christmas tree. So it's not perfect, but that's because it's homemade. You know those things aren't perfect. And then you glue around the edges all the way down until you get about to here. So it's all closed off except for the bottom. And then I stuff it with the filler. Oh, I'm sorry. First you close it this way, the opposite direction, so that the marker isn't showing. And then you glue it all the way until you have an opening at the bottom. And then you stuff it. When you have it stuffed the way you want it, like this one, it's kind of puffy. Then you close it off, and be careful with the glue. And then you add your little ornaments with hot glue, and they're so easy to make. And then I use a little bit of twine. In fact, I got to buy more twine. I'm almost out. This is a little long. I may have to cut it. And glue the twine onto the tree, and voila, you have a cute little decoration. And I don't know if I showed you how I did my Santa Clauses, but I may do a tutorial on that. If I didn't, I will. Okay, I'll check back in my videos. Anyway, the reason I'm here tonight, my cousin asked me, she loved my, if you can see behind me where my finger is, my red truck that I hand drew. And I'm telling you, from the bottom of my heart, I am not a drawer. I have never been an artist or any type thing in my life until like a year ago. I started making boards for people, and I would paint them, and then I would put like wording on there, whatever they want. Like for, I'll give you an example. I made one for a guy's man pad. And it was, she wanted it to say Anthony's Den. And so she just said, do it the way you want. And I painted it black, had it on wood, and then I drew a beer mug. It was so cute. And then I realized I had a little bit of drawing experience. So I'm shocked myself. But anyway, I made about 15, 20 of those. I had one for my grandson's store with aliens. And my little granddaughter, I made her a pink princess one. So that's how this all started. But honestly, I'm not an artist. So she asked me to get a frame. I got this frame in the dollar store. I told her, do you want me to spend money on a good frame? She said no. So this is a 11 by 14 frame. And then I purchased a Dollar General that's right next door to me. This craft poster board paper, which it was $2, and it has 5 sheets, and luckily for me, it's the size I need for Janice's picture. Now, what am I drawing? If you listened, you'll know that I'm going to draw a red truck. Now, I sketched this today, and I'll tell you why. I need to look on my phone, my iPhone, at this one particular truck that I loved. You can say a tutorial for how to sketch a red truck with a tree. Several came up, and the only one I really liked was the one that I drew on the wall right there. And the other one was too cartoonish. This is the other one. I didn't like that. It's like too cartoonish. I wanted something more alive and more vintage looking. This one was just, I didn't like it. It didn't even look like a truck. So I sketched this because it's not a tutorial, it's just a picture. I don't know how I did it. I just winged it. And this is what I have to draw onto this poster board for my cousin. And then she wants it framed. And she said she doesn't want anything but the truck and the tree. But I got a feeling I have to put some type of border on it. But that's what I'm going to do right now. And I really wanted to do this on Pause Me because I know I'm going to be nervous and have to stop and start. So I'm going to do a little bit. If it gets too long into the video because I can't use the Pause Me, I am going to have to come back with the second video. So I'm not going to be talking. I'm going to be sketching. Okay, if I can get this thing right, it would be good. I need better materials. I gotta hit the lottery. That'll be the day, right? Okay. Oh, this thing. Hold on 1 second. I have to tighten it. This is why I want something where I can pause. This is killing me. Okay. All right. Now I have to have my sketch. Oh, it's going to be hard to make it this big, but I'm going to give it my all. Okay, here goes. I'm trying to figure out where I want this truck. 12, it's about 13 inches. I guess we're sort of in the center. Okay, here goes. Don't make me laugh, people. Can't even make a good circle. It's good to use a pencil because I try to sketch light. It's because I noticed on my other sketch, you can see through where I erased some of the pencil. Okay, and then I'm going to draw, if you notice, the little grill is a little bit towards the bottom of the tire, and then you go up. I've done this like 5 times before, so I'm getting a little bit good at it. And then, sorry, but I have to turn it this way. This is the little, I guess it would be like the front of the truck, the license plate, I'm assuming. So I hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to send, we're going to go a straight line here. Let me use this. I'm going to send some Christmas tree decorations to, now I'm making this truck bigger, so to widowed mom raising 2 sons. I've been working on those today for her. I know she's very down in the dumps. This is the window, which I have to fix. See, I'm pressing a little bit too hard. I know she's gone through some time because it's Christmas and this is when her, I don't think she says it, but I think this is when her husband passed away and she has her 2 sons. One thing good about this is I have a pencil, so. All right, now I'm going to go back a little ways and make, this is for my cousin, so I'm nervous doing this in front of you guys, but I know my cousin, she's just thrilled